Welcome to I Am the King tutorial. I Am the King is a medieval simulation game for 4 to 6 players. Winning the game is simple: be the king and stay alive until the end of the game. It requires strategic planning, diplomacy, and lot of luck. One of the players will be assigned as the king, and the other players will be the lord of lands. As the king, you need to manage your resources and relationship with other lords, stay on top of the game and prevent the power of the lords overgrown. Your goal is to keep the throne until end of the game. As the lord of land, you need to grow your resources and build alliances. When the time comes, you will fight for the throne and be the king. There are other variations of the game. Please refer to the advanced rule book for details. Let's learn about the basics. The most important component in your land are people. You will need a good quality and great quantity of people in order to succeed in the game. There are 2 kinds of people: characters and commoners. Characters are the heroes in your land, while commoners are the most ordinary existence form of people. Characters have a gender, male or female. They will have a family name and 4 attributes. Each attributes can have a value ranging from 1 to 6. Some characters also come with an event which many times will be the game changer. Commoners are so indifferent that they have no last name. They do not have a gender, and can function as either a male or a female. Their 4 attributes are all at the lowest value of 1. During gameplay, a character is represented by a card facing up, and a family name will be attached to the card. A commoner is represented by a card facing down, no family name will be attached. While characters are superior than commoners, characters are subjected to aging where they will die after 4 turns. Commoners do not die because of time. In this game, characters can be acquired through mating. Mating is the process where you assign a heterosexual couples to produce offspring. Within your land, a character can mate with another character, or a commoner. The parents' attributes will confine their children's attributes. A smart character mating with another smart character will give smart children, wimpy parent will give wimpy children. In contrast, mating with commoner with all attributes in the lowest value gives you no guarantee on a child's quality. However, in desperate time, it may at least improve your land's population by quantity. Unlike characters, commoner can be simply purchased using 1 bread token. Bread is the currency in our game here. If you want commoners, when it is your turn to assign actions to your people, you may purchase as many commoners as you like using bread. Simply return 1 bread token to the master pile, take a card at the discard pile and place the card facing down. So now you know what your domain is consist of. Let's quickly illustrate the gameplay. In I Am the King basic game, there is going to be 6 rounds in total. Each round in the game is made up of 3 phases: housekeeping, councils, and action. During the housekeeping phase, players get the result from the previous turn's action. If you farm, you get bread. If you mate, you get newborn. Please refer to the game flow chart for its actual execution. Council phase is where all the lords sit together, speak to the king and the other lords. You will probably wonder what to say. Start with telling other players how they can help you. To have your land flourish, it is important to arrange political marriage with other lords. You can't mate with commoners all the time, as it will diminish the quality of your domain over time. Let the other lord know if you are looking for a male or a female, and in exchange what would you like to offer back, such as another male or female, some breads or some commoners. Once listening enough, the king can halt council and announce his plan. This is a plan that is supposed to make everybody happy, but it is really up to the king to decide. And after revealing his great plan, the king will assign the sequence where all players will perform their action in the next phase. The assigning of sequence is mandatory and it is the only true power the king possesses. It is up to individual lords in their action phase to decide if they are going to follow the king's plan or not. But they have to take their turn in the sequence assigned by the king. So how does the king decide the player's sequence? Here are a few guidelines. If you expect a disaster about to happen, it makes sense to assign your enemy close to there and yourself as far as possible. Keep your alliance close and enemy far so that it is harder for them to plan a disaster along your path. If you expect a player to do a certain thing, such as sending a character or a bread to another player, it makes sense to have them take action earlier. If he doesn't honor it, you may punish him by war. Lastly, the player who takes actions last is more in control. He may start a war after observing what the other players are doing first. In action phase, each player will take turn according to the king's order to assign tasks to their people. There are 7 tasks you can perform in this game. Farming will produce food. Mating will produce people. Nurture will improve newborn's attribute. Transfer will transport resources. War will resolve conflicts, or fulfill your ambition to become king. Defense will protect you against attacks. And lastly, free pursue will provide nothing, but your characters will be happy. So, now you have known enough about the game. Let's learn through playing. Please refer to our next tutorial on how to set up the game. Thank you for watching this video.